You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find this channel on Twitter, Gab.ai, BitChute, and Minds.com. This is a Real American Patriot channel for Real American Patriots. If you're not a Real American Patriot, please exit the channel. Furthermore, we are not sponsored by any outside interference. That means we're unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. With that being said, transmission will commence momentarily.
How you guys doing? Welcome to the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. Podcast. My name is Stefan. You can find me at Minds.com, BitChute, Twitter, and Gab.com. All right. Most importantly, like, share, subscribe on YouTube because we're writing this until the wheel fall off. On that note, guys, in this story, I want to report to you guys, all right, that the Democratic are having one big cat fight. All right. Let me put up this article for you guys. All right. There is something going on with AOC and Nancy Pelosi. All right. It appeared that they're not getting along with each other. All right, they have all these snark comments within each other, subtle attacks within each other in the party. Here you go, article from Breitbart. I'll leave a link in the description. All right, it said, headline, AOC called Pelosi racist, singling out women of color. Wow, all right. Representative AOC accuses Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, of racism on Wednesday, telling the Washington Post Pelosi was guilty of explicit singling out of newly elected women of color. Pelosi and Ocasio-Cortez, also known as AOC, have feuded ever since the Democratic Socialist, she's a Justice Democrat, she's an actress, newcomer upset incumbent Joe Crowley, the member of the party leadership team under Pelosi of last year's primary race. The latest spat began on Saturday when columnist Marian Dow of the New York Times reported Pelosi had disparaging AOC and her ally of the left original link. I asked Pelosi whether, after being the subject of so many "you go girl" meme for the literally collapsing back of Trump, it was jarring to get a bad headlines like the one Huffington Post that day. What the hell is Nancy Pelosi doing? The article described the outrage of the squadron of AOC in New York, Ilhan Omar, Minnesota, Rashid Tlaib, Michigan, and Ayanna Presley of Massachusetts are known. Pelosi feel that four made themselves irrelevant in the process by voting against our bill. As she put it, she felt the strongest one she could get. All these people have their public, whether their Twitter world, she said, but they do not have the following. They are four peoples, and that's how many votes they got. Well, it makes sense. They only count for one vote, so they can't control the narrative. AOC responds to Twitter by calling Pelosi for her past effort of disparaging party Democratic Socialist wings. A glass of water could have beat a 20-year-old incumbent. The green dream, or whatever, the public whatever. This woman's retarded. This woman's like an 8-year-old, the way she talked. Those aren't quotes from me. They are the speaker having respect for ourselves doesn't mean we lack respect for her. It means we won't let everyday people be dismissed. What do you mean everyday people? You are not everyday people. How the hell are you going to resonate you with everyday people? You're a member of Congress. Member of Congress are not everyday people. LC, whatever. All right, on Wednesday, Pelosi had a meeting with her caucus in which she reportedly insisted party unity and discouraged House members for tweeting criticism of each other and or the leadership. Asking by reporters whether she regret criticizing AOC in public, Pelosi said, "Regret is sick, not what I do. Regret is sick, is not what I do." She don't regret it. Basically, that's what she means. She's doubling down on it. AOC does not tweet, but she did talk to Washington Post newspaper on the record in Capital City. When the comment first started, I kind of thought that she was keeping the progressive flank at more of an arm distance in order to protect the more moderate members, which I understood AOC, the Washington Post. But persistent singling out, persistent singling out, it goes to point where it was just outright disrespectful. The explicit singling out of newly elected women of color. So she felt insulted by what's her action. The Post noted that even though Pelosi has poised with AOC and other Justice Democrats, that's what they are. I just said that. They're all Justice Democrats. They're not regular Democrats. On the cover of Rolling Stone earlier this year, the two have not spoken one-on-one since February, right? So these people have time to be on cover of a magazine, but they're not working for the American best interest. Oh, I'll take a picture of a magazine. The American people could wait. These people are ridiculous. Pelosi was apparently upset with AOC that had declined to serve on the Select Committee on Climate Changes, preferring to launch her own Green New Deal. And I guess that's the end of the article. Joe Pollack, editor and tutorial, That's the end of the article. So basically, this article just go off between their fight, right? So what's my opinion on this? My opinion on this is that it's clearly there's a stranglehold within the Democratic Party. That clearly their leadership are collapsing, i.e. Nancy Pelosi, all right? It's clearly these group of women are the causes of their non-unifications. That's lack of a better word. It's clearly the Democrat has no leadership. That's what it is. All right, and they're being hijacked. I'm not supporting the Democrats. I want to make that clear. And they deserve to do collapse. All right, they're an evil entity in my opinion. All right, it's clearly that the Democrat Party has been hijacked with this socialist ideology. So the moderate party is dead. Moderate Democrats, they're done. All right, I can see it now, clairvoyantly, see that in the future, that pretty soon the Democratic Party is gonna die. It's gonna become a socialist party. That's what it is. It's gonna be socialist, free this, free that, illegal get this, illegal get that. Americans, you're in the dust. You're not gonna get anything at all because we're not working for you. You are not our constituents, America. All right? Your vote are meaningless to us. Black votes? Sorry, you guys hit the road, Jack. All right? We're aiming for the illegal votes now. All right? Asians, you're not even on our radar. All right? We don't like to use you guys. You guys are outliers. So, sorry, we can't represent you. We are represent non-Americans. That's the Democratic Party. That's the Democratic philosophy. That's their mission statement. That's what I think about the Democratic Party right now. All right? They're on free falling collapse. They're trying to hide this, right? Try to dismiss it, saying it's nothing, but it's clearly there's a tension between these group of people, all right? And these women of color, they're agent of chaos. I'm sorry, but I'll say it. I'm not ashamed. I'm not gonna lose any sleep with what I'm saying, all right? I could sleep at night by saying this stuff, all right? But this article basically exposed how the Democratic Party is. They're willing to stab each other in the back. That's what it is. They're united. They're group thinkers, but they won't hesitate to stab each other in the back. That's what they are. All right? And that's the end of the article. Let me know what you think. You think the Democratic Party are collapsing? Do you think it's a good sign that AOCs are attacking Nancy Pelosi? All right? Do you think it's a good sign that Nancy Pelosi is attacking these other women or dismissing these other women? Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Because of what I'm saying, YouTube don't want to monetize my channel because I'm unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. That means I can say what I want without being bothered by any outside interference. Because of that, I'm not taking any donations. The point of this channel is to get people to think for themselves. They don't have to think. They don't have to agree with what I say. Just think for yourself. All right? Because group thinkers will get you killed. Group thinking will lead you off the cliff. Group thinking is communism, socialism, Marxism. Those are group thinkers. They account for 90 million deaths within the last century. All right? That's what group thinking gets you. Right? If you like what I'm saying, please like, share, subscribe. Because when you like, share, subscribe, it encourages me to make more videos. When I make more videos, I saturate YouTube algorithm. When I saturate YouTube algorithm, it make more video more expansive to a broader audience. Within those audience, I might just persuade them to think for themselves. Like I said, they don't have to think the way I do. They don't have to agree with what I do. But think for yourself. Don't be a group thinker. All right. On that note, guys, I know your time is very precious. I'm not trying to waste your time. This is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. Thank you for listening. You guys have a good day. Peace.